Mount Friday comes early this week as students prepare to take a one-day spring break tomorrow. When we get back on Monday, only 6 weeks of school remain before summer vacation. More on Patriots today. Good morning, I'm Malika Rajapaksa.
And I'm Raina Hartman. A group of middle school students took a field trip last weekend. The builders visited the Grand Canyon but got held up and robbed on the way. The holdup occurred on the Grand Canyon Railway as a part of the entertainment while students took the train ride from Williams to the canyon. Once they arrived at their destination, the 19 students and chaperones were given an incredible tour by the rangers while they learned about the history of the region. The Grand Canyon brings over 4 million visitors a year.
While many schools are celebrating the changing of seasons with a week off from school, Milk isn't one of them. Instead, we'll be having one day off tomorrow, giving us a 4-day weekend. Before complaining about this short spring break, though, consider the reason. Most schools take only weeks before Ames testing off for spring break. Our school never considered that a good idea and held their break after the Ames. However, that only left a few weeks remaining before school year ended. Last year, the staff agreed that it would be better for everyone to take a shorter break in the spring and let students out during summer vacation earlier. That's why school ended this year on May 8th instead of the following week. So enjoy your 4-day break this weekend. But remember, you're also getting a longer summer vacation.
Seniors, celebrate the end of your high school experience with a trip to Disneyland on grad night. The annual event will be held Saturday, May 17th and is open to all seniors. Students will have the opportunity to spend the day in both Disneyland and California Adventureland. Then stick around after the parks close for a seniors-only party. The trip costs $80 and there's a limited number of seats available. If you're interested, see Miss American to reserve your spot.
The end of the year talent show is coming up soon, and it's time to start thinking about your act and getting it together. The annual event is being held Thursday, May 1st. In years past, multiple shows were held in order to fit everybody in, but this year, there will be only one show on the main stage in our new gym. If you're planning to participate, you'll want to start getting your act together right away. That's because tryouts will be held next Monday, April 21st, after school. The talent show is open to all students in 3rd grade and up, but each performer can only participate in one act. No lip-syncing acts are allowed, and if you're using pre-recorded music, it must be ready and turned in at tryouts. If you got any questions, see Mrs. B in room C1 on the main elementary campus.
Prom is coming up next month, so it's time to start thinking about the kids and what to wear. And oh yeah, you might want to get a date. The theme this year is Viva Las Vegas 2014, and the event will be held at the Harris Casino on Laughlin in the San Juan Via Cruiser on Saturday, April 5th from 7 to 11 p.m. Tickets are on sale every day during lunch from student council members in Mrs. Sessions' room. A single ticket costs $30, or a pair of tickets for couples can be purchased for $50.
The Interact Club meets tomorrow at lunch in Griffin and Bros' room. Chess Club will be playing today after school. Mr. DeBro's room and Speech and Debate Club will not be meeting tomorrow because of the break. We've got more news coming up, but first, here's Today in History.
In 1571, Spanish troops occupied Manila. Nevada legalized gambling in 1931. In 1964, Sean Connery began filming his first day of Goldfinger.
No games to report for today, so we'll see Stephanie next week. In the meantime, here's a look at the community news. City parks were on the top issue in the agenda for last night's Bullhead City Council meeting, which was held at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall. Council members considered the future of the Gary Keith Civic Park Center, which is located next to Mohave High School at the intersection of Highway 95 and Marina Boulevard. The original plan for the park, which once served as the city's rodeo grounds, called for a community effort to create amenities such as walking trail and an amphitheater.
Pennsylvania State Police are searching for an unlikely suspect in a hit-and-run accident, the driver of an Amish buggy. Troopers from the Merker Barracks say that the buggy hit a passenger vehicle twice at the crossroads on Route 158 in Williamton Township around 6 p.m. on Sunday. The buggy then left the scene and its driver has yet to be identified. Nobody was hurt in the crash.
The Navy is looking at technology that will capture energy from space and beam it down to planet Earth. The U.S. Naval Research Laboratory is testing prototypes of what they call a sandwich module, which captures solar energy from orbit in space. The energy is then converted into radio frequency energy and transmitted to a target on the ground. The energy will then be converted back into electricity. In addition to a military, private industry is also interested into the concept. Pacific Gas and Electric, a California utility company, has already signed a contract to buy solar space power at the beginning of 2016. And that's your news for today. Let's have a look at the lunch before we go.
And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.
And enjoy the 4-day weekend, everyone. We'll see you on Monday.